What's up, y'all? Long time no see. It's your girl, Slave by Jazzy B, and I am here with a New Year's Eve tutorial. Yes, I made it, y'all. Today is December the 30th, 2020, and I made it through part one of the Hunger Games. Comment down below if you have made it to part one of the Hunger Games, and we have to now prepare ourselves for part two. But this video is for all you hooligans, all you nasties that's planning to gather and not social distance today. This video is for you. I ask that everyone please be safe, wear a face mask, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and let's get into the video. Alright, y'all, so this is my third time wiping off my eyes. My eyes hurt now. But anyway, I am going to go into my Anastasia Beverly Hills collab with Alyssa Edwards. And I'm going to go and I'm going to put Ho as my transition color, because you know everybody got a little Ho in them. And I don't want people to lie and act like don't nobody got no Ho in them, because everybody got some Ho in them. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to put that right there as my transition color. Now gold is my ultimate go-to color, so bruh, I keep doing this every time. I'm gonna do one eye at a time, so I'm gonna put this over here, but then I'm gonna go back to my eye and I'm just gonna complete that and then do my other one off camera. But any Shahu Hunger Games, like, I feel like we all opted to be in the Hunger Games and we don't even know it. Like, that was the 2020 was very much hard. I thought my year was hard when my mother had cancer, but nah, this was a hard year. I'm gonna go into back rows because you know your girl. Anyway, so I'm gonna go into back rows and I'm gonna put that in my crease. Back rows, you think you can have in my show? You back rows. I gotta paint 604. You back rows. Let me pay it down. It's like, no, I know the song say back rows, y'all, but don't mind me. So anywho, 2020 started off like every year. You know, everybody's like, this my year, right? And I'm that dumb girl. This my year, right? And it started off real cool, right? Being my year. This started off cool. And then COVID came knocking at the door. Like, she knocked at the door and I didn't open the door. I don't know who opened the door, but somebody opened the door. Now I'm going back through with back rolls and Ho to make the look I want. So anyway, COVID came and everything just started like crashing. College stopped, went to online. If I wanted online, I would have signed up for online. Not an online person. However, I had no choice. Horrible experience. Well, it wasn't a bad experience, but I slept through class most of the time, and that's a bad thing. Like, because I was in my house, you know, so like I felt like I was forcing myself to do stuff. And then one measly day in May, I woke up with a cough. And I'm like, child, I ain't going nowhere but the grocery store. I wash my hands, I sanitize, I wear my face mask. There's no way I have COVID. I'm not believing that, right? So I'm still coughing. So now I'm going to take this little itty bitty brush right here and I'm gonna cut my crease. But I'm coughing, and then time goes on, like my body is hurting, but it just felt like I had a normal cold. So I was like, all right, I'm not ready to trip a bug about it. And then my grandparents came over like they always do, and we had crabs, right? I couldn't taste the crabs. But again, I thought nothing of it. Nothing clicked in my mind like, girl, you cannot taste these crabs. Because when I get sick, I normally lose my taste. But I never tried my smell. But when I'm sick, I normally use my taste anyway. So that was nothing new for me. Again, only going to the grocery store, washing my hands, not doing nothing, right? So then my sisters got sick. So we're like, man, let's go to patient first, see what's up. I got this nasty cough. I mean, it was nasty. So we're like, let's go to patient first. They take x-rays. They say, oh, girl, you got pneumonia. I'm like, all right, cool. But it ain't COVID, though. It ain't COVID, though. So then the doctor come in. He like, but I want you to take a COVID test just in case, right? So I'm like, just in case for what? I'm not ready to let y'all swipe my membranes out my nose. But I did it, right? So me and my sisters got COVID tests. They're like quarantine at home and blah blah blah. So I'm like, all right, cool, bet, no problem. I could do that. Wasn't leaving the house anyway. So a couple days later, my sister, we're all on FaceTime because of course now we're quarantined in our room. We're all on FaceTime, and my sister's like, hold on. So she hung up the phone. We all live in the same house anyway. So she hung up the phone. She got back on the FaceTime, and she said, y'all, I'm positive for COVID. And I said, what? So if you're positive, that means I'm positive. I said, wow. So they called me. They're like asking me questions. Can you breathe? Yeah, I'm talking to you on the phone. Yeah, I can breathe. They're like telling me all this stuff, and they was like, well, you're positive for COVID. If you feel like you're getting worse or anything, please go to the emergency room. And I'm like, all right, cool. Never went to the emergency room, even though my cough got extremely bad. But I had medicine. I didn't feel a need to be going to the emergency room, so I did not go. So everyone in my house ended up with COVID, but my dad and my nieces. So they live in the house with us, so they never got it. We gave it to my grandparents. We spread that thing like it was a STD. But anyway, we spread it. My grandparents had mild cases. We had mild cases, and we eventually did get better. And yeah, I'm here today to tell my story. So, I decided I've already had COVID. I wanted to get away for my birthday. And I took a mini trip to Georgia. My first time getting on a plane and everything. A little backstory. My boyfriend lives in Georgia. I had not seen him in a year. Last time I had him, I was like, man. I mean, at the time, I just didn't want to get on a plane. So I was like, man, I really miss him. I've had COVID, like, I'm sorry if I'm close. I need to get a brush and I can't see. I've had COVID. COVID really taught me, like, just go for what you want. And I went for what I wanted, and I got on a plane. Me and my best friend took a trip. She went with me because I was scared to go by myself. We took a trip, got a B&B, and we stayed in Georgia. Now, Georgia's numbers were sky high at the time. I didn't plan on doing anything anyway, and I didn't. Like, when we got there, we went to the B&B. All we did was ate food. Like, we went to the mall, and it was so many people in the mall. I was like, man, I'ma just go. My boyfriend met us at the mall. She went and got an outfit, and I went and got in the car with my boyfriend because COVID was just all in that mall, and I didn't want to be there. So that trip was fun. This 2020, just a little recap, it was just bad. So then school started back up again, right? So that's why y'all haven't seen or heard from me, because school started back up. And when school started back up, it hit. At this moment, she knew she messed up. Alright, y'all, so this is what we working with so far. Sorry I had an interruption, but not sure where I even was in the story, but school started back up. And school was online. And I had full-time load classes online. Child, horrible. And it just wasn't what I expected. Like, it was like on a different level. And then I finished school. My boyfriend came to visit in October, I believe. So I had a little getaway from everything. And I need to get away again, but you know, there's a new strand of COVID out, and I don't want to be all up in that. So yeah, so I'm going to take my NYX glitter in 5, and then I'm going to just put that in my inner corner of my eye. So I did graduate college. I don't know what's more ghetto, college or 2020, or being an adult, because that's ghetto too. Because now I'm trying to find employment, and your girl right have an IT degree saying it's a great day at Chick-fil-A. How may I help you? Because I refuse to work with you McDonald's. But if y'all want to see my cats, they right here. I did not have graduation. These are my caps. So this one, it says, God is within her. She will not fail. Period. And then this cap says, she believed she could, so she did. So shout out to my sister and my mom who did my caps for me. Shout out to them for doing my caps. Shout out to my sister for doing my hair. My oldest sister decorated for my drive-by. I tried to vlog for that, y'all, but that was a fail. An epic fail. So I'm going to take my NYX glitter glue and kind of stick some of this in the corner of my eye, the inner corner. And then I am going to put the NYX glitter right there. That's not working, y'all. And it's okay to have trial and error on camera. I'm going to take some lash glue, and I'm going to stick it right there. Right? Lash glue. This type of pointy brush. Stick it in there. Yo, this not working. Like, what the heck? Oh no, y'all, this is not working like I needed to work. Maybe I gotta scoop the glitter, you know? Scoop the glitter. There we go. Child, anyway, so that's what we working with right there. Now I got glitter on my face, but that's what we got so far. I think I'm actually going to take a brush and I'm going to line my cut crease with some of that same glitter. So I hope you all were very safe during 2020. I know a lot happened. I lost my job and ended up with a internship. I thank God for that. But now that I'm graduating, still trying to figure out what I'm going to do. But I pray for all of you who lost family members during this time. lost jobs, lost your homes. This was really something that none of us were really prepared for. But I pray that you get some type of peace during this time. And then I pray that the new year is better for everyone, because I don't know if I would have made it through college or anything without family support. And some people don't get to have family support like I do. So if anyone ever needs some type of listening ear to talk to, you can always DM me on Instagram. And I reply to DMs because I'm not popular. If I ever get popular, I would still reply to DMs, because I just think that people might need a listening ear or listening person to talk to or something like that. So, yeah. So this is the eye look. I'm going to go do the other eye off camera, and then I will come back and do my face. Probably a voiceover though. Alright, y'all. So right here, I'm using the e.l.f. primer to prime my face. That's the putty primer. It's supposed to be the dupe for Tatcha. I'm not sure because I can't afford Tatcha. So yeah, that's that. Here is where I will be putting on the Juvia's Place foundation in the shade 310. I'm sorry for covering my face. I be trying to be aware of that, but I'm just not used to recording for YouTube. So Juvia's Place foundation, I love very much. It's very thick, very full coverage, even though I try not to wear full coverage because it is very thick. So now I am taking my concealers. I have the Juvia's Place concealer in 18, and I used the e.l.f. concealer in Rich Chocolate and Deep Cinnamon. So here I am deciding to add more of the Juvia's Place concealer. Since that's the lightest concealer, it is a little too light for my liking. But once I mix it in with the other concealers, it just gives me the right color that I like. contouring with the e.l.f. Camo Concealer in Rich Cocoa. I'm attempting a contour. I just started contouring with liquid this year, and I'm not really sure if I'm into it. I might go back to how I normally contour because I don't know, maybe I'm just not into it. Maybe I just need to practice and work on it a little better. But yeah, this is me contouring. Here I am going in with my Laura Mercier powder and translucent, and I'm just sweeping that underneath my eyes. I do not bake. It leaves my eye very dry, and in the wintertime my skin is a bit more drier than it would be in the summertime. So I don't plan to bake. I just plan to sweep that underneath my eyes. Here I am bronzing with the Black Radiance contour palette in medium to dark, and I forgot to tap off the top, so eventually in the video you can see that it was a lot on there, and I just went through and fixed it with my foundation brush and my beauty blender because it was extremely dark right there. But that's what I'm doing there. Alright y'all, so I finished. I put my lashes on. These are the Kiss lashes. I had a struggle with putting them on, so they might be a little wonky, but so now I'm going to just finish off my face with you guys with some highlighter and some lipstick. So I'm going to take the Morphe setting spray and spray my face. Bam. And then I'm going to go into my favorite highlighter. Where's she at? Where's she at? There she go. I'm going to go into Wet n Wild because she's my favorite. This is Crown of My Canopy, and I'm just gonna highlight because I never go without highlighting. Like, people say highlighting is going out of style, but I will always highlight. Highlighter down my nose. Highlight her some more, and then you can do whichever lip you prefer to do. I'm going to do my go-to lip, which is red or rojo. Look at me, bilingual. But I'm going to. Alright y'all, this is where I realized that my face was too dark, my highlighter was not blended, and things of that nature. So I just went over that spot with my foundation brush. I also blend with a beauty blender, and then I just take my face powder and put it all over my face because I know y'all seen that. It is Lulu by Juvia's Place, and so I'm going to rightfully put her on today for the new year. Again, not going anywhere, but we're gonna So I actually have to go help my grandfather with my grandmother, but let me get my glasses off. So this is the final look, you guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I love you all so much. Thank you for the support, and I will be bringing you more content in the new year.